My name is Sarah Parker Remond. I was born a free woman in Salem, Massachusetts, to parents who were entrepreneurs, activists, and proud members of a growing abolitionist community. My mother was the daughter of a Revolutionary War veteran, and my father, a free man of color, built a successful business in Massachusetts. From them, I inherited resilience, conviction, and a belief in justice. But even as a free child in the North, I learned early what prejudice meant. My siblings and I were denied entry to schools because of our race. When we were finally admitted to a local high school, we were expelled, so a separate school for Black children could be created. That rejection marked me deeply. I understood that freedom without equality was not true freedom at all. Salem was alive with anti slavery activism, and my family's home became a refuge for abolitionists. At just 16 years old, I gave my first public lecture against slavery. I found my voice, and I never stopped using it. In 1853, when I was forced into segregated seating at a Boston theater, I refused. I was pushed down the stairs for my protest, but I sued, and I won. The court ordered the theater to integrated seating. Justice, though hard fought, was possible. In 1858, I carried the abolitionist cause across the Atlantic to Britain. There, I spoke before thousands, describing both the horrors of slavery and the discrimination faced by free Black Americans. For the first time in my life, I felt embraced as a sister by white women. Yet, I never softened the truth. I spoke about the exploitation of Black women under slavery and called upon the conscience of every listener. When the American Civil War began, I worked to build British support for the Union and the end of slavery. After emancipation, I raised funds and supplies for the freed people of the South. I also joined the fight for women's suffrage, adding my name to petitions demanding the vote. Education had long been denied to me because of my complexion, so I pursued it relentlessly. I studied at Bedford College in London and later earned my medical degree in Florence, Italy, becoming a physician at a time when few women, and even fewer women of African descent, entered the profession. I practiced medicine in Italy for more than 20 years and became a British citizen, choosing not to return to a country still burdened by racial hatred. Throughout my life, prejudice cast its shadow, but it never silenced me. I was a lecturer, an abolitionist, a suffragist, and a physician. Above all, I was a woman who refused to accept injustice as inevitable. My voice was my instrument, and I used it in service of freedom.